Good morning, world. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's a very gloomy morning out there. I woke up and it was pouring rain. I don't think it's supposed to continue, but I wouldn't be mad if it did because today's video is gonna be a nice, cozy Sunday reset. Is that light really annoying? Can I position this so that I'm in the light? We're getting all of the resets out of the way at the beginning of the year apparently because I just posted my 2026 reset video as well, and now here we are doing another Sunday reset, but it is in fact Sunday, and I am in fact doing a Sunday reset today, so I thought obviously I'm gonna bring you along. I woke up at 7 this morning. I have a workout class booked for 8:30. I did not need this much time to get ready, but I've just been leisurely getting ready for my workout class. I'm so glad that I have this booked this morning because I have just had so much happening in my mind for the past week and no outlet to get it out, or I guess no outlets to just get energy out. So I'm really glad that I'm starting my Sunday this way. This is gonna be a great start to my Sunday reset day. Try and reset not only my space and my life for the new week, but also my body a little bit, hopefully my mind a little bit. Probably will journal later. I've been into that lately, okay? I journaled yesterday. I journaled earlier this week. My goal, if you missed my 2026 goals and resetting video, I talked about how, once again, on my goals list for this year is to journal once a week. So far this week I've journaled twice. So I don't really know if I should count Sunday as the end of the previous week or the beginning of the next week for that, but anyway. So I just finished getting ready. I'm just kind of waiting around now to leave. Bag's all packed. I have my 2 sweat towels. You guys, should I show you what I bring to a workout class? Hold on, let me get my bag. What's in my workout class bag? This is everything that's in it right now that I'm bringing with me into the car. I'm not bringing this into the workout. This is an Amazon return. I'm going to the grocery store afterwards and they do Amazon returns. So that's why that's in there. But for the actual workout class, I've got a long sweat towel that goes on my whole mat, which I have my mat. Should I show you all my stuff? I have like 15 minutes before I have to leave, so I'm just doing random shit. This is my workout mat. It's by the brand Stacked. As you can see, because it stacks. This is an amazing mat. I'm gonna link this down below. I obviously still need to fill this one up, but this is the water bottle that I bring to workout classes. It's by Berga. Then I have a smaller sweat towel just for my face because I sweat more than the average person. Now the rest of this is just a bunch of literally the randomest shit you've ever seen. I have keys and cards, deodorant, my grocery list, which this is only half done. I'm probably gonna finish the rest of it in the car after my class. And I have a pen for that. I just have a pen in general. This has a stylus thing on the end too. I don't know, in case I need to do a stray graphic. I just got some more gum. I prefer spearmint or wintergreen. I always thought those were the same thing. And now I'm realizing that I don't know if they are. I have so many business cards in here. A random tampon. This gum is like out. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Okay, there's one piece in here. I stand corrected. A lip balm. This one is a Summer Fridays. We have a stress relief hand cream. Sunglasses in this case. Sunglasses are by Blenders Eyewear. I really like them. This bag, by the way, is from LL Bean. It's one of those boat tote bags. And then I have this bag of other random shit, which I got hand sanitizer, more gum, more lip balms, hair ties, an alarm, another hand cream, contacts, poopery, I think a hairbrush. Oh my, I have so much gum. Wait, I did not realize. Oh, there's where all my barrettes went too. I think I have 5 lip balms in here, 2 extra things of gum that I don't need, whatever. I just have everything on me at all times. So that's a what's in my bag / what's in my workout bag with the addition of these and this. All right, well now we officially have 10 minutes until I need to leave, so that was fun. Hope you enjoyed that little impromptu segment. I think I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle that I'm actually bringing to the class and then go move my body, get some exercise in, release some endorphins. This is gonna be good for me. Okay guys, not so fast. I forgot to give you my outfit of the day. How rude. Outfit of the day. This sweatshirt I wear every other day from Dairy Boy. I just love it. I feel like it goes with everything. Even though it's camo, it's very light camo, and I just love it. It's my comfort sweatshirt. I've got on some yoga pants from Abercrombie. This is their YPB line, which I absolutely love for my activewear. I like to wear grippy socks when I go to my classes sometimes, especially with yoga pants or biker shorts. I don't know why, I feel like I just like the look of it with socks. These are from Souls LA. I'm just wearing my Birkenstock Boston clogs with it. Usually either that or my UGG slippers that I will wear to workout classes, but this is my morning outfit of the day to go to my workout class. Getting all the groceries in one trip is like an Olympic sport. All right, let's do a grocery haul. Most important thing, I think, is my smoothie. The Whole Foods Nutty Monkey smoothie, and add protein. You don't have to add protein if you don't want to. After I exercise, I like to have some type of protein. I don't know, I just love a good protein smoothie, and the Nutty Monkey is so good. I have a lot of stuff already for breakfasts. I have eggs, I have bread, which I just got more bread, but that's for lunches because I like a specific type of bread with the sandwich I'm making. I have yogurt, I have fruit. A lot of these things that I got, I got bananas. I eat a banana pretty much every morning. Oh, sometimes I make smoothies at home and I like to add protein in them. So this is the protein powder that I get. Oh, I got milk. I always need milk for my coffees especially. I got some more fruit. It's sumo orange season, which is one of my favorite fruits of all time. They're just so delectable and I love to eat sumo oranges with cottage cheese. I was on a hyperfixation of the cottage cheese and pineapple bowl for a while there when I was living in New York. The tartness of the fruit mixed with the kind of blandness, I don't know, of the cottage cheese, it works so well together. I was thinking in that same vein, what if I tried it with oranges? And sumo oranges are just my absolute favorite. So this combo is elite, okay? For the aforementioned lunches, I'm making BLTs this week because I just am craving BLTs. So I just got some Dave's Killer Bread, white bread. I really like Dave's Killer Bread. I got some lettuce, the head of iceberg, and then I got some slicer tomatoes. And then of course, bacon. I got some turkey bacon and I needed more mayo. So I got mayo as well. That is what's on the lunch menu this week. To go with that, if I wanted a little snack during the day, I got some carrots and hummus. I love Ithaca brand hummus. I haven't had the French onion one, but I was obsessed with the lemon dill, I think it was, for a while, especially with cucumbers. That was really, really good. But I was just thinking that this would be really good with the carrots. And then also, I'm gonna get back on my true fruit grind. I was obsessed. I went through an era with true fruit. I got the frozen raspberries and frozen strawberries. Last thing I got is just some stress relief tea. I love this brand. I've never tried this kind before. I've never tried stress relief tea in general, or like anything like a tea branded as being stress relieving. So it says eases tension and promotes relaxation. I mean, I'm here for it. That is my grocery haul. I'm gonna put everything away. I also need to clean out this fridge. Oh my goodness. Why I'm rushing around the kitchen right now like there's something on fire. I need to learn how to slow down and just do things slower. Like, why am I actually out here like, it's like SpongeBob in the room of everything that's on fire, and it doesn't need to be that way. I didn't get anything for dinners because I have my Green Chef box that I'm making my dinners out of right now. The other night I made the chicken pesto rice bowls with squash. They were delectable. Tonight I might be feeling the lemon basil pork fillet with capers. I love capers. This looks really good. So I have the meals and the proteins in my fridge already. Everything I need for the recipe is in this bag, so I'm just gonna take this out of the fridge later. I have the protein in here. And Green Chef is actually sponsoring today's video, so thank you so much to Green Chef for sponsoring once again.
If you haven't heard of Green Chef before, they are the #1 meal kit for clean eating. An important healthy habit in my life is meal planning and prepping, especially dinners for the week. When I have my dinners planned for the week, I feel on top of the world. I feel like I can do anything. And Green Chef makes it so easy to know that I have something good to fuel my body with every day. Sometimes I just don't know what to do for dinner. I don't want to do the planning, and Green Chef does all of the research, meal planning, and shopping for me. Green Chef uses science-backed nutrition for their different meal plan options like Mediterranean, high protein, high fiber, plant-based. I did the balanced living plan for my box and I love it. They also cut grocery shopping food waste by 20% and offset 100% of delivery emissions, which is awesome. And the food is just good. It's fresh. It makes me feel like a chef. It just makes the entire process foolproof and fun. If you're interested in checking out Green Chef, I love it. I think you'll love it too. I'm gonna put a QR code on the screen, and you could also go to greenchef.com/HannahGraza and use code HannahGraza to get started with 50% off Green Chef and a free Graza olive oil set in your second and third boxes. That's code HannahGraza at greenchef.com/HannahGraza.
So yeah, I love Green Chef. It's so easy. The food is really good. It tastes fresh, good ingredients, and I didn't have to plan the meal. Nor did I have to do the shopping for it. And I love the options too, so I can pick what I'm feeling at the time. On my list today for my Sunday reset, we have, well, first of all, the Eagles game's at 4:25, so I'm gonna have to watch that. Oh, God. I want to take my sheets off my bed and wash them. Maybe I'll do that first so that I can get them put back on my bed. And then I have various other laundries. I'm gonna go through my hamper, see if there's enough to do loads. I'm not sure if there is yet, but there's definitely enough towels. My apartment's pretty clean. I just have a couple dishes I need to put away. Oh, I ran the dishwasher last night, so I need to put those away. Just getting my space feeling clean and fresh for a new week is just an amazing feeling. Maybe it's not like that fun when I'm doing it, it's just cleaning, but I make it fun by either watching YouTube videos, watching something on TV, listening to an audiobook or a podcast. It makes it so much more fun to do just like kind of the mundane tasks if I'm pairing it with entertainment that I'm looking forward to. That's kind of my philosophy on that, and it works. I need to shower and wash my hair. I want to make some time to journal today, reflect on the week, and set some intentions for the week ahead. That just sounds like a nice thing to do. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I do that every single Sunday, but maybe I will going forward if I enjoy this. I don't know, so I'm gonna include that as part of my reset. I think I pretty much have my week planned. I've been using a physical planner. I'm back, okay, I'm trying so hard to get back on my physical planner. I found this really cute one when I was at Home Goods, when I was visiting home over Christmas. It was just sitting there, and I was like, I love this. So I'm back on my physical planner grind. I'm pretty sure I have some things I need to add. So I need to go through my digital calendars, my Apple Calendar, my Google Calendar, see what I need to put in here. I think I have most of them put in, but I do need to add a couple more. So I'm just gonna make sure that my planner is updated with all of the Cal invites that I got virtually. I did my workout today. I'm really glad that I did. I feel a lot better afterwards. The sun came out also. It just feels like a great Sunday. So that's my plan for the day. Oh, and then obviously I'm gonna make dinner later with my Green Chef meal, and yeah, and I'll have that for leftovers tomorrow. Am I missing anything? I don't know. If I think of it, I'll tell you. But I'm gonna go strip my bed, put my sheets in the wash, and then get a shower. I probably didn't need to make my bed this morning if I was gonna do this, but oh well.
I wanted to take a little bit of time to reflect on the past week and just make some space to leave the previous week in the previous week and choose what I want to bring into the next week and do a little journaling session. So that is what I'm sitting down to do now. So I looked online for some journal prompts for a weekly reset. Here are the ones that I wrote down, and then I saved the page next to it just to do a big brain dump of everything that I want to leave in the past week. I spent probably 30 to 45 minutes sitting here and just writing everything that came to mind. It was cathartic. I needed this. I highly recommend you do this and maybe add it to your Sunday reset routine as well. Just like I like to tidy my apartment every night because I don't want to bring today's mess into tomorrow, I want to take that same concept and apply it to a fresh week. If I had energy in the previous week that I don't want to bring into the next week, I need a place to release that. And that's exactly what I did here.
Good morning. I just took a brief nap. Charlie and I did, I should say. There's also a brief pause right now in my washing machine and dryer going, so I figured I would check in. It has been a few hours since I've last spoken. I was reading for a little bit, okay? If you've been following my reading slump journey that I've been talking about in the last few vlogs, I feel like we may be making progress. And I'm so excited about that. I actually finished a book yesterday. My first one that I finished reading. I started it, reading it, and then I listened to it on audiobook for maybe like a little over a third of it, and then picked it up and read the rest of it. And I finished it yesterday. It was One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which was such a good book. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. Her writing is amazing. Her stories are amazing. She is quickly becoming one of my favorite authors. So I finished that one yesterday, and then today I remembered that I had The Deal by, I think, Elle Kennedy on my Kindle, and I realized I was already 48% of the way through. So I went and picked that back up, and now I think I'm at like 70%. I am eating it up. I am eating that shit up. I have been reading that one. I started that one months ago, and then like every book that I've tried to read in the last 4 or 5 months, I started it, and then I just kind of stopped at some point. Whether I picked it back up or not, that remains to be seen. Like, I'm just trying to get to those now and see like what I want to pick back up. I picked that one back up and I sat and I read for like an hour and a half, and then I took a really nice rejuvenating nap. It's 4:30. I am watching Eagles pregame right now. I am not ready for this. Kick it off in like 12 minutes. I have some laundry to fold. My sheets and stuff are done, so I can put those on at some point on my bed. I have my towels in the wash, so I need to put in the dryer. And I need to prep dinner. I think I want to prep maybe now before the game, and then I can cook when there's a lull or like at halftime or something. So I'm locked in, okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you, I'm locked in. This is such a nice Sunday. Oh man, reading, journaling, grocery shopping, cooking, exercising. I mean, seriously, what a day. I love this. But that is a little update. I think I am going to go prep whatever I need to prep now, whenever it tells me on the little card. I'll do laundry and fold stuff as I watch the game. Oh God, I just don't even want to think about this. Okay, life of an Eagles fan.
Okay, I'm using my mic because my dryer is still going and it's kind of loud and you can hear it, and I didn't want to be annoyed listening to it while I was editing. I just finished up cleaning up my apartment, washing all my dishes. I organized my meds for the week in my pill organizer, which is so satisfying. Random, but satisfying. Put my sheets back on my bed, gave Charlie her treat, gave her her food. Just started shutting down the apartment. And now I am nestled into my reading corner, one of my favorite spots in the entire apartment. And I am about to sip my tea. I made some nighty-night tea and keep reading The Deal because I'm just having fun reading it. And that is how I want to spend the rest of my night. Where is the blanket that I usually put here? I put a blanket ladder in my room because I have far too many blankets. I'll just use this one. Today has been such a lovely Sunday. Okay, the Eagles lost. Let me say. The Eagles did lose. And am I shocked? No. I'm honestly kind of glad because I could not sit through watching that pitiful offense for another week. I mean, seriously, like it gets to a point where it's like, what is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. The life of an Eagles fan, whatever. I almost forgot about that because I was having such a nice calming night, and now I'm like, well, it's about to be 9 p.m. I have been getting in bed so early lately. I feel like that's just a natural thing when it gets dark so early in the wintertime and you just want to be cozy, and I have found that I really like getting to bed earlier and waking up earlier and just getting my day started earlier because I have the most motivation in the morning. I find myself to be the most productive in the morning, and I feel like that probably has something to do with the fact that my brain is just starting, so it hasn't had enough time to overthink yet. I can go into the day and try to ride that wave as long as possible, because as soon as my brain goes into overdrive, it's like anything else I wanted to do, it's like I'm just gonna overthink it to death. Kind of going along that line, I discovered today that I think I need to dedicate my year to living a slower life. I was introduced to the concept, okay, maybe not completely introduced. I feel like I've heard rumblings of this concept, but this is just so far-fetched to me in my life, and just the go, restless, anxiety-ridden nature of my life, which, by the way, I hate, okay? I'm not having fun, but it's just how it's been, and it's turned into the way that it is. And I've been living like this for so long that it's made me feel like there's no way to break through that. And I don't believe that. I feel like there is a way to break through it. I feel like it's going to take a really long time and consistent effort, but I feel like I could train myself to live a slower life. And I think that would be so beneficial for me in every single way. Now, do I even know exactly what that means? No. It's almost like, so my attachment style is a fearful avoidant, otherwise known as a disorganized attachment style. Because of that, I have never seen or been in a healthy relationship, so I don't know what that looks like. And it's kind of along the same lines. I've lived a life so much in my head. I struggle severely with anxiety disorder. It just has felt like it has completely taken over the narrative of my life, and that's just how it is. Like, that's just how it's felt for so long that it feels like that's just how it's always going to be. Because I've been living like this for so long, I don't know what it even looks like to live a slower, more mindful, more grounded life, because truthfully, 99% of the time I feel like I'm living in my head and not in real life, and I don't like that. I don't want to live that way. And I was watching a video earlier by Hannah Adkins. I love Hannah Adkins' vlogs. I feel like she does such a good job at like a calming, cozy presence. I think that one of the hashtags in the video, like in the description that showed up at the top, was slow living. And I was like, you know what? As a matter of fact, what is that? So then, of course, I Googled what is slow living, how to live a slower lifestyle, or like tap into a slower way of whatever. I started watching YouTube tutorials on how to transform your life and try to live more slowly and more mindfully. So I don't know. This is going to be a really long work in progress, but I just came upon this concept today and it really struck a chord with me. And I just think that if I can, it's not going to be linear. I wish it would be. I wish I could just be like, oh, in 6 months, I'm going to be living a slower life. Like, I'm going to be just getting better every day, and there's not going to be any roadblocks, and I'm not going to have any setbacks, and it's just going to be a straight line of upward momentum and positivity. But that's just not how anything works. I have to let that not discourage me, because I truly think that this, if I do this intentionally, it would change everything about my life. So I was thinking maybe I could start documenting my journey, going from living a very anxiety-riddled, chaotic, overwhelming lifestyle to one that is slower, more intentional, more mindful, and just grounded. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Let me know if you'd be interested in my journey. I'm probably still gonna capture it anyway because this is my YouTube channel. I don't know how to do this. Does anybody have any tips? Like, if you're watching this video and you practice a slower lifestyle, or you were in a position like I am and you've made positive changes towards a slower lifestyle, and that's just what you also are trying to move towards, and like if anything's worked for you or you have any tips for me, please let me know. Please comment them down below, because at this point I'm starting from zero. Starting from zero on anything is always so daunting, but it's also, I need to flip that mindset and look at it as exciting and look at it as an opportunity, because there's literally nowhere to go but up when I'm starting from zero. I can only go up. I can only learn. I can only get better. And yes, I will probably take 1 step forward, 3 steps back a lot, but the time is going to pass anyway. Yeah, I could like wait to really start trying to live more intentionally, but in 6 months, I'm still going to be stuck in the same patterns I am now. If I just keep waiting for the right time, or keep waiting in general, like that time's going to pass anyway. And I would rather in 6 months be a more grounded version of myself, even if only by 1%, because that's still progress and that still matters and needs to be celebrated. Those are my thoughts. I just had that realization today. I had such a lovely Sunday. This was an amazing Sunday reset. I truly do feel reset. And I feel like I don't say that often. I very rarely do feel reset and grounded, but at the end of this day, my space is clean. I journaled, I got a lot out of my mind. I exercised, I released some endorphins. I cooked and ate good food for myself. I took time to rest when I needed to. I enjoyed a book. Like, it's been a great day. So I'm gonna end this day by sitting here and reading, sipping my tea until I fall asleep. And then Charlie's already in bed. Charlie and I are going to get into bed and get ready for the week ahead. Those are just some thoughts I had. Again, if you guys have any tips for me, please let me know, because once again, I am lost and I have no idea what I'm doing. All I know is that I cannot continue living the way that I'm living. I even talk so fast. Like, everything feels like it's in a rush, and I have a sign above my door. I just recently got it. There's a new local bookstore that opened downtown here in Charleston. I got this sign that says, "Slow down, you're doing fine." It's a lyric from one of my favorite songs of all time, Vienna by Billy Joel. I feel like I've talked about that song so much because that is one of the most powerful songs. I listen to the song. I cry almost every time I listen to it, but I'm like, I don't know how to slow down. It doesn't feel possible, but anything's possible. I'm saying that out of pure optimism and just trying to put that energy out there, but deep down, I'm like, is it? What's the first step? I don't know. My therapist and I actually talked about this. She had encouraged me to take a task that I do every day and do it at like 0.5 speed. Making coffee, for example, instead of rushing through the whole thing and just like trying to make the coffee as fast as possible, to sit down and rush to whatever it is that's next and then rush through my entire day until I don't know what I'm rushing to. She said, just do it in slow motion on purpose. Sometimes I will be doing something, I'll catch myself. I did it a couple times today, which I'm proud of myself for. I'll catch myself rushing for no good reason, and then I will intentionally slow down and do it at a slower pace than I typically would. And it does cause a little shift in my mindset. I feel a slight change when I intentionally catch myself and then slow down. So I think that maybe just my first step is building on that. Instead of rushing through things that I typically rush through, try to take them at a slower speed on purpose and be more thoughtful about like seeing what's in front of me and grounding myself through that. See, this is what happens when you bounce ideas off of a camera lens that's in my face. Anywho, okay, I've talked your ear off enough today, so I am going to say goodnight. I'm gonna read my book, end this day on a high note. The whole day has been a high note, so I hope you have enjoyed coming along with me. Thank you so much for spending this Sunday with me.